Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another wonderful edition of the Loud Lounge. Most definitely, the name is DJ Slim, and me pet, and ya me pet, and I'm a nam, I beg.
Bosom.
I'm here with a wonderful sweetie.
Hi guys.
Sorry. Sweetie. Have you ever been called that sweetie?
No, Mimpe.
Why?
Sweetie.
Why?
It's like Christy, Auntie Christy.
Auntie Christy is
You
cool.
know my name is Christiana?
Really?
Yes, and I don't want to be
Auntie
called
Christy.
Christian. See?
That's cool.
Let's go with the sweetie. Sweetie Awachi. Sweetie is fine.
Oh.
Auntie Christy,
I'm
we
here
are
with
some
Auntie-
penny for now. I saw, they are, I don't want to say a cake, but old
Auntie
people.
Christy was
No.
swag.
No.
Back then,
Auntie Christy.
yeah, Auntie Christy. Yeah.
Sweetie.
Fashion is going back in the days. You people are picking it up, and if names go back, you people know they like them.
Let's stick with Sweetie. Hey, I nearly said Auntie Christy.
Anyway,
Hi, guys.
talk to them, let them know.
We are back in the seat with our overly opinionated opinions.
Oh, boy. We'll tell you when I'm at. But anyway, today we're looking at trending issues. We're looking at trending issues for the week. There are a couple of major trending issues. Hajia4Reall made it in the headlines, not just in Ghana, worldwide. Bongo Ideas is in the news as it stands now. Fantana is in the news. And Fuse ODJ is in the news. So we kick straight to Hajia4Reall.
Hajia4Reall.
No, but
Hajia Mona.
Hajia Mona. Okay.
Aye.
So real
Hajia
name
Mona.
is Mona Face Montrage.
Yes. And as at now, I don't know for sure what exactly Hajia4Reall's business is. You know that I started hearing about Hajia4Reall way back 2012, 2013.
Yeah.
Like there's some big girl called Hajia4Reall.
Yeah.
Even
She's
before
for
she became Hajia4Reall, Kempon's girlfriend, she was Hajia4Reall in some big circles.
Yeah.
So then what makes her Hajia4Reall? How did
She's
this girl
Hajia4Reall.
just become Hajia4Reall?
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Because it's brumpo. But yeah. So we're cool to be with her.
Bro me away.
No, if you're cool to be with, we're bro.
Yeah.
But there are people like that. There are people who don't need to be doing anything, but they're just blessed with certain features that sets them apart. And
So it's the features.
yeah, it'll be hard naturally. Like it's how they look or when it looks. What I saying?
Yeah.
I'm not sure Hajia has been under the knife as they claim.
Yeah.
But her old pictures that I've seen, old pictures,
Yeah.
still not going on her face.
Hampa.
So naturally, she's there, and she's from the north, right?
Yeah, and she's half Lebanese. You know
What a crazy combination.
Yeah. Her father is Lebanese, her mom is Ghanaian. But apparently it was the mom that raised her, so she's more Ghanaian, than Lebanese.
And
She is pretty, but Slim, are you saying that there aren't other pretty women or prettier than Hajia4Reall?
You could be
who
prettier,
just
but,
haven't gotten into the circles
no,
of men
yeah,
with deep
but-
pockets.
No, that is exactly so. You also need to know where you
It's your
associate.
features, no?
No, so your features will push you in a certain direction because baby, will get you some some form of attention. You understand?
Yeah.
But it's up to you to decide whether you still want to stay in that circle or not. For Hajia, I think she was fortunate enough to find herself in certain circles that, I mean, whether we like it or not, they are people who would support her in whatever business that she wants to do. So maybe I've never been somebody who's interested in say, why is the person making that?
Or how did the person even get into such a situation?
I don't really care. It's none of my business.
But I think she's the baddest of them all, man.
Yeah,
she said it in a song.
Yeah.
Better than.
Well, Hajia is in the news this time around, and it's getting complicated. I mean, from last year's 10th November, when she was on her way back from UK, Ghana Music Awards, we got reports that she was arrested at Heathrow International Airport, where the international police, they got the signal from her spending. That is what they are saying, quote and unquote. It's been alleged that it was due to her high level of spending that attracted attention, because she's been on the radar. They claim that she's been on the radar for cases of fraud and scamming and all that. She's been on the radar for a bit. And when that news broke out, the PR or the PA or a PA/PR, GH Hyper granted an interview, and he was all, in the faces of Ghanaians, telling us people hated her. It was all hate and all that. We did a session on that on this channel. You guys can watch it.
Yeah, there's no smoke without fire, right?
Of course.
I believe, mainstream media doesn't really give you facts like these blogs and what's it called, tabloids. They go and scoop. They wrap places that's mainstream media. So these guys, when they're reporting something,
they have a lot of facts.
Exactly. So, and mostly it's coming from something solid.
So what GH Harper said, and I think I'll support your point with that, because GH Harper was like, people were sending emails to the FBI wanting to know whether she had been truly arrested or not. People wanted to even back or give evidence, a lot of evidence to the FBI, or more person volunteer or more evidence. If those statements are true, of which I do doubt a little bit, if those are true, I'm just sad, because unless say not a girl on personal enemies, maybe she had made enemies, but I mean, who would have time to be sending emails to the FBI to snitch on Hajia4Reall? Who would have time?
Especially because the kind of men that, the circle of men that she operates within, they don't have the time to even come out face and come and say, do this. They want their personalities hidden in the first place. So I think you're right. She probably made an enemy out of someone.
Something.
And the person decided to show her shege.
Yeah. If those things are true,
to be here right now.
Well, as it stands now, she's been extradited to from the UK to the US. And I think when was that, like Wednesday thereabout? There was Tuesday.
Yeah.
There was a court hearing on her case where she's been granted a bail of $500,000, $500,000, plus an ankle monitor with GPS tracking.
Charlie.
It's cool. That's the best deal that you can have.
You know what I'm concerned about? Her daughter.
Yes.
So she's going to grow up and read all these things about her mom, or even right now, being separated from her mom.
Normal.
Well, funny saying.
Normal. It happens a lot in the States. This is normal. A lot of black kids do grow up without fathers or mothers. It's normal.
Well,
what I say?
It's sad because, every child wants to grow up knowing that their mom is a hero, And then this is your mom being held from one institution to the other because of fraud and, anyway.
And I mean, I gathered information that the legitimate father of the kid was also held at some point for similar charges, because if you backtrack the issue, the money free Yankee Ghana was also this fraud thing. And that was a time.
I remember. No, Besetto or Trazako, and it was a big deal. The Hajia, if Dubai was a hinfa to come and live. She was living in Dubai, wasn't she? Was she not?
I don't know. I don't have all these information. But I extended the larger conversation that got that got the attention last week or this week would be the fact that Afadia is now in public domain, and the U.S. Justice Department has like official documents of her. Like now it is.
Shit is real.
Shit is real. Everybody knows say be real. So it's now it no be rumor, because when it got out, when you say presser, they released a presser saying she's not been arrested, blah 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 blah.
Yes, and people were saying they should show us her feet, her ankle. Let's see for ourselves.
So we'll drop a picture, and once you drop the picture, watch the picture. Well, anyway, it's her life. But the part that got so many Ghanaians on social media talking was a couple of interviews that she has done. She did where she was heard talking about
working hard,
and
praying to God,
believe. Work hard, believe. You know what? I'm not going to talk about it. Let's just watch the video.
Yeah.
And we'll be right back to continue the discussion.
And don't forget to pray, no matter what you do. Put your prayers first. Work hard, especially the ladies. Work hard, Be determined and focused so that they won't come and say you're spending any man's money, so that no man can sit on your happiness as well. So, yeah.
Well, so welcome back.
Yeah.
Real quick. People are claiming that they say work hard and all. I mean, let me rephrase it.
There are levels to the work. We have work and we have work.
I don't want to sound because I have a different stand on this issue.
Please, say it. What is that different stand?
Number one.
Yeah.
So it me who are the I see that regardless of whatever you do, you need to put in some form of effort. So whether it was scamming, whether it was fraud, she actually did put in work.
That's why she was as successful at it as she is. I get your point, but we like to...
She also prayed. Yes, upon pie. No, people get...
I mean, yeah,
people get all these things wrong. Like, so... Now we almost say, and they are putting a lot of pressure on teens, the youngins and all that. Yo, fuck your mind. Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Do you know how long it takes to come up with a scheme like that?
Yeah.
Do you know the level of
connection? Be smart.
You have to be extremely smart.
Yeah, you gotta be smart because.
So if for everything, if you want to talk about it, all you have to do is probably tell people that you have to be smart, but don't use that smartness in a certain way. So
that's where I disagree.
No, don't use that smartness to do people. But you need to be smart.
Okay.
She was smart enough to build business links. These are, if allegations were not true, she was smart enough to build business links, have people around her who will be able to fish online for these lonely American elderly men. She was smart enough to know how to even talk to them, to convince them to send that amount of money. Do you know the number of
bride
people?
Price and farming, something.
You understand?
But this is what I think. I think that you can think about it that way. And then you can think about it in a way, as you said in the beginning, that because of her features or certain things about her, she's able to enter certain levels or circles of businesses and fraud and whatever. So maybe she was just the face and the voice behind the men who were actually doing the work. She didn't have to do a lot of work. She was just supposed to make calls to these men, or do you get what I mean? Into a Juma Nanka San and the thinking, the concept development of the scheme. She wasn't part of it. I don't know for a fact, but this is also another way it could have happened.
I get you.
So she advising us to work hard. No, she work hard past me, but
no, but they are working hard has never been the solution.
Yeah.
It's about working smart. And anytime this conversation comes up,
people
are like, so what is the difference? So difference is just like have knowledge and wisdom that I keep saying. Knowing how to do it is knowledge. But knowing when to do it, who to do it with, and all these things, this is like
she
wisdom.
Was smart.
So she actually is smart and also a hard worker. These 2 points.
Or you're hard. I don't know about hard worker, but she's hard. I mean, for you to be...
Goodness.
Yeah, you know
there are a number of people right now with a good, solid business plan who can't even have the courage to move out and meet investors.
That's not...
See, I'm not on this platform trying to say that whatever she did allegedly, because you're convicted. So... allegations.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying sad now why it's like it's good. I'm not here to praise her. But I'm saying that the number of people on social media laughing, jubilating as if she came to steal your money, it's not your money.
But Abba Yebeka, she put herself out there as a socialite, as a Yebeka. No. Yes, in the car, everyone takes sides.
No, I'm not.
So, if you are bashing her, you're bashing her because
no, we are bashing her. People are on social media bashing her, and they've not even tried to look at the whole situation and pick.
Because Abba Slim.
W.
Abba, Yebeka. We'll formulate our own and add to it.
I'm not saying go on social media and try to be learning from her. Say, see, but at the end, there are good sides and there are bad sides to it. Every situation presents an opportunity.
Yeah.
Every situation, it presents an opportunity. So now go on the internet, try to read more about her, try to understand her thoughts a little bit. If there's a proper documentary, will be documentary, I get to know more about her.
Yeah, I was watching Hajia4Reall's interview 2016 or 2018, and it was Miss G that was interviewing her.
Miss G.
Just come for I swear. So like Charlie Nenye. For Joy Prime. Nenye. Why are they? Sorry, ma. Move on.
How to. So she keeps building. I can't say I'm proud of her because as it stands now, I don't want to be seen. I do not want to be seen as somebody who is supporting Hajia. But I'm saying that she is smart. Sa interview na man for edit to abontin say these people will finish, they will go and do all these things, they will finish and come and tell us that work hard.
Yeah.
Yes, you have to work hard. What if, do you know the number of times probably maybe that old honey man called her in the middle of the night and she had to pick up?
Charlie.
Do you know how hard it is to convince somebody to send you money?
Yeah.
Apparently,
it's not that difficult if you are pretty and you are, men like a certain kind of women. So, you know what I mean? If we put our hands in your head, then it's like
the guy is not even here. Guy, sir, romance scheme or
they're not here.
Meaning they are not here. So, to talk to somebody on the phone or video, and the person is willing to.
But the lifestyle is convincing. She's buying the Birkin bag, the thing, so that she posts it, so that when she's talking to you, you go and check her out. You know that, this person is for real. Like Hajia4Reall. She for real.
All I'm saying that the youngins, yes, we keep. They are. Generation, they are being exposed to all these things at once because we had some form of filter when growing up. Yeah. Some of these conversations were deep conversations whereby OGs in the Tenassia, they were in the tabloids and we did not have like access to reading them. So you better say yachi Benjilo, yachi Ubi for smuggling or drugs and all that. Yachi Ubi.
Drag and jail.
Yeah.
There was a case like that.
Yachi Ubi, and there are issues of fraud, mismanagement and all that. But these were in the tabloids, and when we were growing up, we did not have access to it. Now the youngest, however, they have access to the Instagram, all the social media platforms, and they see these iconic figures flaunting money. So anytime there are issues, I hit your money. They also see that, hey, Charlie, it's either I go her route or I go through the hard route. And everybody is thinking that route is easy. I'm telling you today that route is not easy. Ask a lot of fraud boys and scammers where they know if you hit for like 5 years. A bit to me hit be a could be $15,000 or $10,000 be a no one on a see. It never go fit no adamu.
And they won't invest it too.
Yeah. So this is an opportunity to let the youngins know that even if you find yourself in this trap, you can turn it around. Because what could remember be our hate back could be you get some cool dough. Yo, I know people that have done stuff like this or hit a first one and that was it. The person was like, I'm out. Or could family move straight away. I'm telling you right now, that guy doesn't even need to sit behind a computer to fraud anymore.
That's good.
Yeah. So this could be a perfect way to tell you that, yo, look, this lifestyle is addictive. And the moment you get on a path like that, now and open Gucci for a release bag. You want it, right? We said there's another shoe from Dior. There's something coming in from
keep
here.
up.
You gotta keep up, and you use this opportunity. The older folks should use this opportunity because the kids have seen it. They've seen it. They've seen.
But that's not the only thing they're seeing, Slim.
They've seen
These
it.
days, a lot of successful people who made or achieved success through the right way or through the legit way are coming out. They're sharing their stories. They're showing you evidence of how they started from the bottom and now they're there, you know? So there's both.
Them own
both sides of
lies
this.
the inside.
Oh, no.
I'm telling you.
Yedoso.
I'm telling you.
Yedoso. No,
I'm
really.
telling you, plenty
And
lies the inside.
No, why is a lie?
See, every successful businessman
Compared to those who we can't actually put a finger on what they're doing, like Hajia4Reall.
Baby, every
If you look
successful
at
business.
Jigbodi Dosu, she's sharing her story of transformation from nothing to something. Claudia Lumor, she's a big woman. Denta is a big woman. These are people who are flaunting wealth and stuff.
Financial break at a certain
Gwen Ado,
point.
the hair center. Have you seen the amazing work this woman is doing? She's penetrated the US market now with hair.
Babe,
do you get what I mean? And she keeps sharing her story about how she started with 2 bundles of hair.
Oh, wow. Me, I'm not the mom crying a fraud, mommy. I'm not the fraud, mommy. No. I'm telling you,
successful people rarely tell you the truth. The real truth.
Most of them will have some form of
but
big financial break at some point. They have some form of sponsor from some point.
But just like you're saying, For4Reall worked hard. They also worked hard, despite the other things that they had. They also worked hard.
So go away there na aba. Any so we yan to a bossy.
All
I'm saying is yan to a bossy because
your man now or church or my pressure no or to no
bossy. Sad no the two no. The pressure.
Hey. You know that there are a lot of women that I encounter through this Girl Get Up thing that I do who tell you how much they think they're not doing anything in life because they're comparing themselves to people on social media and the rest. So, Ningina can be pressure, mental health. These young girls think their regular 9-to-5 jobs, their regular jeans and top is not enough because they're seeing Hajia4Reall, Hajia being to the Hajias. They're seeing them do and flaunt things.
I'm telling you, if you are on social media, you see somebody post a picture, post a video, and you feel less of yourself because of that way I'm telling you, why should you?
No.
I'm telling you,
it is the way the story is carved.
What story? Why do you have to even subscribe to it?
It is real.
No, why do you have to subscribe to it?
Sometimes you don't go and subscribe. Say Instagram or explore page. You will see it.
No, but there are so many other things on Instagram. There are portals for religion. So there are portals for motivation. There are so many portals. So what are you subscribed to? Because the algorithm is going to show you things that you subscribe to.
But I'm saying that's there you chance on these people. And they'll tell you how they move from sleeping in a single bedroom to buying a condo in Canada in 2 years or in 1 month. These girls they're telling these young women crazy stuff. They're making them feel like, so you that you're putting in your what are you missing? Or what? Hey, it is so real. A lot of girls go through this, and it's not because of bayi or pressure. It's simply because it is society. These girls belong to a certain age group. And if their age mates are pulling in this huge sums of money, why can't they do same?
Sweetie, let me give you this. People feel let me rephrase it. There are certain people who at a certain age would get certain things that others will not.
Okay.
Right? Somebody can get married at the age of 25.
Yes,
and
absolutely.
die at 30.
Yes.
Somebody will get married at the age of 40 and live happily ever after.
Obama retired at 40.
You understand? So
Trump became president at 50 or 60 something.
So
yeah.
We can never be equal.
Yes.
That's why as at the time we are recording this shit, you're probably sleeping. People who get to watch this, time I record the maybe our dad now will be before.
I get you.
Yeah, we can if we are all the same. you would have been waiting for us to finish recording this, edit it, so that you get to see. You're doing something else. You're also doing something with your time.
Well,
we can never be equal. You need to accept that fact that you are also blessed with something that is unique.
That's what I'm talking about. That's a challenge. So a lot of these girls need to be taught that because they're there's no filter, there's no protection. They're exposed to these things.
Probably
the moment
I'm
they pick
just
their phone,
from the old
well,
generation.
yeah, but it's real. And a lot of young women go through depression because they're comparing their lives to the life on social media. There was a huge campaign 2-3 years ago about how don't believe everything you see on social media. People started, trivializing. Yeah. It was a big deal. Sometimes
social
2 or 3
media,
years ago, still
lie.
cry or people do post and tell you that don't believe whatever you see on social media, because they understand the pressure that these affluent lifestyle, flashing it online, they understand the pressure that it gives the younger generation.
Youngins, Charlie, you people, you really suffer.
Anyway,
you really suffer. I just pity them.
Pity us. I'm a youngin, something pity.
Yeah. Cause
pity us.
How my thought process net here no.
And your thought process no, era no.
Era no.
Era no. Society na asesa. A protection na munya. You said it here, Slim.
We had
that you didn't have access to be reading these things. These days, there's no protection. Or be a 7-year-old child has access to the internet.
Yeah. Charlie, I'm sorry for you. You guys are having it rough.
So
you guys are having it rough.
We are coming up hard, but we are not better than Hajia4Reall.
No, you can't be. It's impossible. It's impossible. I would just say on this note that I wish her all the best.
Yeah.
I'm sending positive energy to her wherever she finds herself. I believe whether it's fraud money, scam money, she worked for it. The basic principle to this thing is that you know if you sit house and manna will fall from above.
Mm-hmm.
That is what you need to know. So if you are thinking fraud so it's easy, you're damn wrong.
Yeah.
That's what I want you to know.
Yeah.
Because with even people that do blood money and sacrifices and all that, and you have to kill somebody.
It takes a lot of heart.
It takes a lot. So most of the time it's even far more difficult to go that route than doing the legit way. Because see, there's nothing, and I will repeat this, there's nothing really better than enjoying the small that you have and being able to sleep and wake up peacefully.
Yeah, peace of mind over everything.
Peace of mind. I prefer me, whether I'm able to afford the best whiskey on the planet or I'll fit drink a petition. I'll be cool.
Yeah.
I will feel
they watch anybody.
Bro.
Anyway,
bro,
so
the message. How if it stress me? How will you be stressed? Say my friend is saying Jameson, I know get Henny by.
DJ Slim,
and I'm
because
stressed.
You understand the principles of life. You have lived to a certain point. You are exposed to the universal laws that you reap what you sow. You understand. And you'll be an yes. It's like financial literacy. There are people who grew up understanding that if you chop all your money, you never have any money when you actually need it. And there are some people who grew up knowing that every money that you get is for enjoyment. It would take a lot to teach or reorient that person who thinks that every money you get is enjoyment to come and understand and see sense in putting some money away. There are a lot of people who don't understand these things like that. That is why we have motivational speakers. That is why we have life coaches. So don't take it out on them.
Well,
they are doing their best with their wisdom.
Well, if it's hard for you to not get attracted to this social media lifestyle, but better find yourself a life coach or decide to subscribe or unsubscribe to platforms that are giving you, find a way to stay away from these things that are giving you this stress. And I think I enjoyed Blacko's interview on YouTube where he says that he has a timer on the apps that he uses, and
Yeah.
there's a time he doesn't use it anymore.
Yeah.
That was when I felt really connected to the boy. I was like, Akwani is smart. He knows what he's going for.
woke.
Because the app that you're wasting so much time on, somebody's making money out of you on that time. That's your time. Because
Yeah.
Nyanko Poma is 70 years. Every single second that you waste in consuming a content that is not wholesome for you, you will need to understand yourself that what do I want? I subscribe to a lot of YouTube channels and I look at them to draw inspiration and I look at them to understand what they're doing. I pick elements from them and I enhance whatever shit I'm doing. That is me. That is what I want to do. So why can't you also look at where you're going, whether you're into fashion, whether you're into movies, whatever you want to do, there is something on that same app that can better you. You understand? So don't subscribe to shit that will put you in stress. Like you watch something, it's like you are so fucked up to the extent that, yeah, okay, today is a perfect day to fuck my mind up. My main phone and I mean I bet cripple me emotionally. It's like you bought data to hurt yourself. You might as well just cut your head off. Because that is exactly what you're doing.
Because those people aren't living intentionally.
That is
if you're living, if you know where you are going and you know what you're looking for, there are
Same
certain things that, which is why I like telling young girls that your 9 to 5 it matters. It's important. Your
need
cocoa
that
you are selling, it's important.
It's
We
your
all
backbone.
have 24 hours. So the only thing that we all have in common is 24 hours. So whatever you are doing with
damn
your
it.
24 hours, do it. But give it your best. Sometimes when you tell people to do their best, they think they're saying do the barest minimum. But do your best means if you can afford to cut your leg off for whatever goal you're looking for, cut it off. So do your best with what you have. Don't let anybody pressure you into a lifestyle that you can't fund, maintain. Straight down to depression and mental health issues, Charlie. Stay woke.
Yebedi ego bena.
Till we die.
Yes. So thank you. This is
Yeah.
this is our trending issue on Hajia. Well, we wish her all the best, like I said, and we'll
Much
keep
love.
You, yeah,
She's still the baddest in Ghana.
yes,
man.
and she's hardworking. We'll keep you
Yeah.
updated. If there's any info on her, we'll give it to you back to back. Thank you for sticking with us.
Peace out.